Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on again. We were running a little bit long in the last video, so I thought we'd better split it up into two, and it might be a little bit easier to watch. This is a separate versus video, and it's all going to take place in this Mother of Invention event with 4-star Shuri leveled up quite a bit, and we have Yelena going to be able to play. We just leveled her up at the end of the last video. Excited to get her into action. She doesn't have a whole lot of abilities going on, but her passive is got a potential to be pretty awesome. So we'll get into action with her. Let's do it right now, and we're going to play some of the boosted 4-star characters for the week, along with Shuri and some other teammates that really can do quite well. For this first match, I want to play a team that, let's see if we can do this. We're going to grab our 4-star Panther. I went way past him. He plays so well with Shuri, it's crazy. What am I doing here? Oh, he's injured, and so with the purple background, for some reason I didn't see him. But he's still got plenty of health. I think we're going to be fine with him. We'll run him with Shuri, who at this boosted level 500 has 78,000 health normally. She's injured just slightly. We'll be fine. And we want to play them with a purple and black user. So I thought in this case, let's see if we can get some fun out of a... Let's play a 5-star character that's purple and black. And I think in this case, let's go ahead with Sinister. He also plays blue, right? Now we better go with somebody else. Let's go with Professor X. Run way too well with him sometimes, but he might speed it up a little bit more and help us with some defense. But we're going to focus on Panther and Shuri here. So in this event, I think you really want to take Shuri out first on the other team. Let's do this yellow that drops red. And what's really great about Shuri's red ability is it fortifies a bunch of tiles. When you match a fortified tile, it will deal a really decent amount of damage for doing that. But the more important part is when there are 4 or 5 fortified tiles on the board, it will decrease the cost of all of our abilities, all of our team abilities, by a cost of 3. It's really awesome when that happens. By the way, it also increases the cost of enemy abilities. So when either Shuri plays their red, us or the enemy, there's automatically the fortified tiles on the board. Therefore, our costs are increased and then decreased, and so the net effect is 0. But you really want to take out enemy Shuri quickly so that you get the only benefit for the cost benefit. I'm going to wait on my red because I don't want to spend it too early. I want to make sure I can get it out at the right time. What would be best is if I can take enemy Shuri out right after she plays red first. I'll play mine, and then in taking her out, we have a ton of fortified tiles on the board, and only our cost will be decreased. Alright, they're getting all the purple for some reason. I'd like a little bit of purple. And there's a red, and I'm almost tempted to let them have that one. There's really not much else to match, though. There's really nothing else to match. I want to go for yellow, too. There they go for red. Okay, so they need another red match, but finally we're getting on the roll here. Professor X and his black passive also increases the cost of enemy abilities in red and green by 1. So that's why our costs are a little bit different than the enemy. That helps a lot. We have our purple. And we really want to go for yellow. So what can we do? Let's set them up with the red. They finally take it. Okay, perfect. This is what we wanted. And now there's just no yellow to go for here. Oh man. Gotta watch that green. They played twin blasters. Luckily, I had Professor X up front. He decreases incoming target damage really well. And finally, here we go. A match 4, and it's yellow. We get the additional Professor X damage, plus the extra AP. Enemy Shuri's looking to be in trouble. They need 9 red to play their ability. I know this is just taking way too long. But if they can get 1 more red somehow, we'll finally be on it. Maybe I'm just taking too long here. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead with Shuri's red. All those fortified tiles on the board. Our costs are still normal. So while Shuri's over there, let's take her out with, to me, my X-Men. We're going to choose red, which way takes her out. And now our costs are decreased. Look at this. Protector of Wakanda only costs 4. This ability is tremendous. I'm telling you, this is a very underrated ability. You just have to keep those repeaters safe, and would you believe it? It went right inside a fortified tile location automatically. So what I was going to say is you want to play red again as soon as possible, because Shuri will fortify his repeaters for sure when there are special tiles on the board. Look at this. We're just going to play it as much as possible. We'll also go for Panther's blue. Fortified protect tiles immediately. And now we can play Shuri's red. It will guarantee to fortify those repeaters. And this is going to be crazy. Watch this green match. It does, let's see, yeah, we'll do green. You get extra damage for fortified tiles and for protect tiles when matched. So every time we match those, we're going to get the bonus damage. Let's see, go for blue. Maybe we'll go for purple next. Oh no. That was a bad drop. But here comes all of our special tiles from the Protector of Wakanda. This is, just watch. All of them are fortified. And it's going to be difficult to find a match that doesn't have a fortified tile in it. I found one. The protect tiles are all over the place. Here's a fun thing to do. You can play twin blasters. It destroys a couple of tiles randomly. And if you happen to hit one, it stuns the target for a couple of turns. And we got a couple free matches. Look at that. 43,000 damage is crazy. And we're going to do a fortified projectile triple match in purple. And watch the AP on this. Let's go over to Okoye here. We have 3 purple now. We get the initial match. Then we get the triple, and the match is over. I'm telling you, Shuri and 4-star Panther together is absolutely crazy. Add in a strong purple or black user with that team, and it's just great. Very nice that she's super boosted right now, but all right, so let's go into a fun team with, we're on the Panther kick. Let's play a full Wakanda team. This should be a lot of fun and really pretty decent, I think. We have a little bit of overlap on red and yellow, active and passives, of course. We'll stick with Shuri's red. It's just so good. And the design is a little bit different than I would have done myself with Okoye and Black Panther. But there's also some incentives, of course, if you play Panther's black, and then Okoye will stack a ton of damage on top of it. What do we want to do? Probably get that red going ASAP. Almost always a good rule. We have our red. Let's just work on enemy Shuri a little bit. If they get lucky with red somehow, I'm not going to let them have it. I'll get a head on it first. Okay. Green, white. Alright, they have 6 green. I have to watch green now a little bit more closely. Maybe we'll drop a match 4 in there. Not quite. So, enemy Shuri, I'm just not letting them get any red, and that's fine. Let's go ahead and get it started. Twin blasters. Takes Shuri out, and now we have the fortified tiles to reduce the costs for Indomitable Spirit costs 4. That is just absurd. More fortified tiles, and yes, Okoye stacks on to fortified tile matches with the damage. We only have 4 team up. Let's get 7 and watch this. 24,000 damage for that. Check this out. Oh man, this is nuts. Let's play Panther's Prey on Thor, and we have an extra move here in red. Each one of those hits of damage stacks on top of Panther's Prey, and Okoye adds to the damage herself. Let's go ahead with a fortified tile critical match, and Thor is down for over 31,000. So nuts. Nice that we get the kind of expensive cost of twin blasters at 11 down to 8. And we'll end it with a fortified yellow match. Crazy win. Great team. Even though we didn't have much for active blue. No purple at all. We'll take the win. Okay, so let's go back. We haven't played a couple of other 4-star characters that are boosted for the week. Let's go and grab... Maybe this will be a fun team. Let me think here. Yeah, let's do it. We're going to play... Let's play Prowler and Carnage, and I think you want them in this order. Let me think here. Which order do you want them in for the operations? You want Prowler to fortify... No, I think you want Carnage to add in the tiles before Prowler will fortify them. That way you can make the move on the more choices for fortified tiles. We'll see if this works. This could be a tough team. We could take a lot of damage, but I still think we're going to find a way to win. Let's go for it. Part of it is still going to hinge upon our ability to take out Shuri first and try to live through all of these attack tiles, building up tons of damage throughout the entire match. The great thing about Prowler in this setup is that he will fortify an enemy special tile every turn, and when we match an enemy special tile that is fortified, he will actually steal that and increase the cost, increase the damage value of those special tiles. So we're going to try to make a real good effort in getting those matched. Let's see, probably worth it to go ahead and make that match. The animation may get a little old here after a bit, but I'm fine with it. Oh man. Oh no. What a drop they got. We need to steal more attack tiles right now. That purple is 1, but maybe Prowler will fortify that other purple and we'll get 2 in one shot. So let's go for blue. Would like to get a whole lot of blue going for Prowler. His stun can be just amazing. He did fortify that purple one, just like we thought. We have our blue ready to go here, and this might be the case. I think we have more special tiles than the enemy. Let's see. Let's move over to Thor here. I want to try to guarantee we have more than they do by stealing those couple. 7,500 in attack tiles. Wow. Okay, here we go. This might be perfect. We're going to play Tinkerer's Toys. It does target damage, it stuns the target for a number of turns, and if you have more special tiles than the enemy, which I'm pretty sure we do, we get damage to the other two, team damage AoE of over 8,500. Awesome animation, by the way. So Thor's stunned. Let's make sure. Really don't think we need to worry about the enemy team. They do have 9 yellow, but let's work Thor out of here. We got to make sure he gets out of here before he revives. Oh man, they're running really well on those matches. Oh man. Shuri's out. Now we're in trouble. Now we're in real trouble. Oh, everything was going well until Okoye ran. So lucky. Yep, I should have knocked Shuri out while Thor was stunned. Oh, that might have been a giant mistake. Oh, man. Well, we're playing a team of all 4 stars, but... And they match purple and take out 2 of my stronger attack tiles. Yikes. We need to get more blue and, of course, red for Carnage if we're going to stand a chance here. She makes a match that takes my blue. Black will hurt. I think we need to stay. Prowler's about out. Man, we were running so well and then not. Now we can't match blue because we'll lose Prowler if we do, so we have to find a way to get blue from other matchmaking or get enough black for him to go invisible. See if we can get that to happen. Nice drop there. We have our blue. Oh, Okoye's gonna heal. I wasn't careful enough with the yellow. Oh man, this is gonna be too close. Don't think we're gonna be able to get it, guys. This is just too close. I think we're gonna lose Prowler here, of course. Just had to get those attack tiles matched away. Oh, wow. Need red. We have red. 2,200 damage a turn. Oh man, check it out. Symbiote scythes. Doesn't matter what we match. What a win. We got it done with 4 stars. Cool. Ran really rough there for a while, but found a way to pull it out. That's a fun team. It usually runs a lot better than that. Okay, let's go. We've got time for about 3 more fights here. 2 or 3. Definitely want to get the Punisher into a match here. And let's bring 5-star Panther back in for a second. We're going to try something out here. Normally Panther's black is the one you want to play. But I've got an idea. I haven't tried this yet, and I've been thinking about it for a while. With Punisher's black, or his green ability, is cool because it stuns your teammates. And Panther has an not this team. That's not the team I wanted to play against, though. Sorry, didn't mean to. I didn't watch who I was going up against. We're not going to play too many of those teams with Kitty and Beta Ray Bill. You have to really be ready for those teams. Trying to get away from everything being a Thor and Okoye team. Alright, so same kind of thing. We're going to try to go for a bunch of red with Shuri, but the other thing is, we want to get green. for Max Punisher. Stuns his teammates. That makes... Oh man, come on. Look at this. They're up to 12 yellow and 8 red on that crazy cascade. That is not fair, but Panther got it, was able to deflect a bunch of that damage and will stun himself and come back with his own damage. We are going to take a shot. Well, Kitty's going to play her projectiles. That's not too big of a deal. Let's go. I think we probably need to match Jessica colors to stay away from traps. Maybe they'll match these yellows away. Trying to get Shuri knocked out with the fortified tile matches. We get a bunch of damage for those. Okay. Now we just ensured that only our abilities are decreased in cost, and by quite a bit. So let's see, we need to get a little bit of black, and then I think we can do well against... We'll probably need to work on Kitty here, because I'm going to put strike tiles on the board. We have a nice fortified tile match down there, but that's going to take a lot of fortified tiles away. So we better play this now. Okay, weapons expertise, couple of strike tiles. Merciless charge, it does team damage against 3. If you have an opponent downed, you get additional damage onto only 2 targets. And if you have 2 downed, you get a bunch of damage onto a single target. I really like this ability a lot. And it changes his black ability over to Army of 1 now. Instead of the 10 AP cost, it's only 7. Oh, I forgot about that. I don't think I better make that black match while Shuri is stunned. So let's wait on that if possible. They'll probably take it and match that trap, but yep, what a surprise. Oh, that's too bad they went for that one. So many other choices they could have gone for, but we better do this now. Play Army of 1. It does a ton of damage, and you get additional damage for strike tiles after he places a couple of small ones to add to the total. $33,000 health Kitty, and she lives with 21 health. Oh man. Thank goodness we were able to knock her out above those projectiles. I thought we might have to hit her 21 times for 1 point apiece. Jessica's still going to be very dangerous. What do you know? She hit another trap. Panther comes back from the stun, working pretty well. And the fortified match wins it for us. Cool. Okay, much better than the last one. How about we get our Yelena Belova into some action here? Finally. I think we're going to play her with Okoye just to be on the safe side. We don't have Yelena's purple ability yet, and I really kind of want it. So all we have is 2 in red and 1 in green. Military surplus deals team damage and also destroys 2 enemy special tiles if there are any out there. We might have to play Shuri's green just because. We'll see how it goes. But what I really am looking forward to is Yelena's passive. I didn't bring that up long enough, but check it out. If the enemy has 10 or more AP in a certain color, She will deplete that AP pool and then create a strike tile and deal damage. Okoye will stack to that damage. We'll see how well. Here, let's go. Let's go. What do we do? Let's go green, I guess. So watch the enemy AP. They don't have any way to spend black, although they will be wanting to go for black, since it's Okoye's passive color. Same thing with blue. That will be Shuri's passive blue ability. The first person that plays red, I want to be really ready for that, because we want to match the fortified tile and knock their Shuri out. There's red to be matched. Let's go for more white. And we have Yelena's green ready as well. Let's be careful with that. Really kind of uneventful match so far, guys. Let me get a yellow. We'll do a heal. Where can we get a yellow at? I don't see it. Nice way to give them yellow. Okay, there's Yelena. Wow, nice. So, damage to reduce the AP that they got, plus a strike tile. Not too bad, 271. Much higher levels. And then, of course, the damage on top of everything is great. Let's do this. We've got a match 4. No, we better wait. Let's do the match 4. Okay. I bet this is the time. Let's go for it. Vibranium Virtuoso, we'll play it once. Yeah, this is right. We'll play it again. All those are all over the place. Now let's go Indomitable. Maybe we'll get an automatic match. Not quite, but we're guaranteed to knock Shuri out right here. Let's just do that. Oh, we didn't stack any damage onto it. There we go. That's what we were looking forward to. Alright, so we'll hit Thor for a little bit. They have 11 black. They're going to take a hit 8 every single time. Red drops blue. Now, really, I should just let them keep matching black as much as they want. Okoye is out from that Vibranium. Man, I need yellow here quick. Yelena jumps in. 17,000 military surplus for the win. All right, cool. Let's get in one more match here, guys, and call it a day. Can we find any other kind of team that isn't a Bill and Kitty? I'm not ready to... I need more practice before I take my new Yelena up against them. Alright, I guess we'll play with the same team again. Let's keep Yelena in here. We're going to continue with Shuri a little bit, and we're going to need somebody that can deal a lot of damage. I'd love to play Blade, but we're going to have to play Blade at a different time because Shuri's red is just so important. Blade's red is absolutely killer. Let's go and grab... We didn't play with Venom yet. Are we able to do this team? Probably need to play Venom with someone that isn't with Yelena. Let me think here for a second. I know everybody has a green ability, but let's see how well we can keep the enemy AP down while building bills up, and this might be kind of fun. Yelena does tank red even though it's her passive ability, but Shuri is the only one with an active red ability. Let's see. Go ahead with this. And try to work her out as fast as possible. One more fortified match will already take out Shuri. So let's move over to Okoye. And whoops. How do I set them up with match 4s all the time? If we have projectiles out, and black is usually a strong damage match, but if it's going to do very little and they continue to go for it, I'll let them. Yelena will take that AP away. Let's see, what do we want to do? I guess I want to match a fortified tile, and it doesn't look like we're going to have it, so let's go ahead and take her out. Adds a fortified tile to the board, and it decreases the rest of our ability costs. That means Scuttlebutt only costs 9. It all hit Thor. That's really dangerous. Good thing we had blue ready to go as well. Takes Thor down to minimum. What do we do here? I don't think we can take him out right quite yet. $13 yellow. Yelena's going to take away a bunch of that while knocking Thor out. Awesome. Unfortunately, Okoye can still heal, so let's take a bunch of team up away so she has less to heal from. Oh, and Shuri is increasing the cost of her yellow ability to 10. How perfect is that? That's a great setup. She gets more yellow, would normally be able to heal. Yelena says, not a good idea, and it's basically over. Wow, okay. I really, really like Yelena's passive, guys, while she's on my team. I don't think I like it a whole lot when she's going to be on the other team. So that's when she activates that passive at 10, and you can get it down to 9. Even 8 AP abilities are going to be difficult against Yelena when she has it at 9, because say for example you have 6 yellow and you need 9, your next match is going to get you to 9. Yelena's going to take it away. If you have an 8 AP ability and you have you have 7, you need a match to get to 10. Yelena will take it away. You won't get to 8. It's going to be so difficult if any of that description makes sense. Nice. Let's try to get in a fight with a Venom here, and who was I thinking might play well with him? He's going to do, let's do this. Let's go with 5-star Carnage and see how it works. We've got, I normally would play Carnage in his red ability, but we just have to play Shuri's. Let's go. Venom has a really nice yellow ability, and the passive side of it is pretty cool. We'll do a match 4 to start. Anytime we get a certain amount of damage, Venom will add an enemy projectile to the board, and he has a passive that greatly reduces enemy projectile strength. So you see it there. And we're going to get free matches from Carnage. That's really excellent. So the strength on the board is 212, but the way it works is Venom reduces that either by 50% or by almost 100%, depending on how you have him spec'd out. Yeah, this match is going to go really well, I can tell already. Let's move off of Shuri and go down to Okoye. There's an extra move. We'll set it off with the blue. Cool. We have enough to fire our yellow for a little bit here. Lethal Protector does a bunch of damage, but then a ton more based on how many projectiles you have on the board. I believe, is it 5 or 6 is the total? Let's actually try to get a couple more projectiles before we play that. We lost some of our strikes there, but that's okay. We have 6 projectiles on the board. Let's move over to Thor here with 55,000 health. Lethal Protector, 38,000. And then the other side of it is Symbiotic Fury, does a bunch of damage and then destroys tiles based on how many enemy specials are on the board. Well, that's part of the benefit of creating enemy projectiles. And it's great when you can just play a 1-2 combo that gets Thor right out of the match. Oh, I set up an extra move in black. Oh man, have to look a little bit more carefully. I was only checking out the projectiles and went for it. That's okay. This match is going to go really well from here on out, I think. Haven't played our red yet. Let's see if we can get that going. Already have our yellow ready. Again, that's just crazy. Every one of those free moves is now triggering a projectile, ensuring that Venom's yellow will hit as hard as possible. Picked up another free match there. And I'm just trying to get our red played before we take the next step, but okay, so Shuri's got her red. It's a little risky letting her play it first, because if they play it and then they match a fortified tile right away, we can get injured quite severely from that, but we've got a bunch of health with Carnage here. We'll take that chance. Oh, they didn't play it. They went for Okoye's red. That means we're just going to have to end it. Here we go. Another Lethal Protector. She's out. And the win. Wow, that was a great board for yellow. Okay guys, let's call it a wrap there. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you checking out the new Yelena Belova 5-star character in action and the bunch of the boosted 4-star characters. We'll try to do more PvP in the next event, which I think is going to be 4-star Panther's main event. So we'll get him in action and definitely play Blade and some of the others as well. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time.